Hello folks, and welcome back to Roadcraft. Muted here. So, streaming a little bit earlier than I thought I would today. I've got some things to do later tonight, and figured I'd go ahead, and it was driving me nuts. I want to get this map finished, this section of the map. I don't know where it's going to go from here, but it looked like it was might be a totally different location. So I was at 80s, in the 80 percentiles, and I thought I'd done everything, but I had not. So one of the things that I did not do was up in here somewhere. I think right here was a pipe. Yep, right here, a pipe I had to replace. So I've replaced that. And oh, there were a couple of bridges. Wait a minute, where's the pipe? Actually, the pipe was over this way. It's that pipe. Yep, got my map mixed up a little bit. But anyway, we got these two gorges here where it's washed out, and I've got to do those. And I had one more. Where was it? Bring help to Panama. So that one was infrastructure. And that was from the transit point all the way back here to Panama. So there were a couple little areas that needed some sand. And I've already poured the sand. Took several loads. Reason I did that was because I got to go all the way around here to pick up sand again. And that's a long way to go for sand. So I went ahead and did it off camera. And got it smoothed out because when I drove over here, there were some obstacles in the way. So right now I'm getting ready to remove those obstacles. Here, and hopefully we'll go backwards. Okay, nope, it's stuck. Alright. And we gotta flip over the fan. I'm just gonna flip it on over into the mud, because I can make the route come up here. Boy, it's not in the mud. That's mud I've gotta cover up. Hey, this thing's still got the catalytic converter on it. And roll right side up again. Have some barrels over here. Do that first. They're not in my way. And I got it up. So I'm really anxious to get to the next location. I was watching Spartan Elite 43 play it today. I was watching his YouTube video. If you haven't checked him out, check it out. I also watched Nathan Province, and he had a group of folks that were helping him do some stuff. And the new map, the Next map looks pretty cool. I want to get over there. But I've got to finish this out first. Where are you going? Oh, it's just going to be a butt. Let's move it to the other side of the road. There, stay there. Good barrel. Alright, so I think I am good to go on this. So go here to plot my route, and I will get this started while I'm taking care of the bridges. Because it may take how many loads? I don't know how many loads it'll take to finish this out. But I want to get it finished before I move on to the next set of objectives. I think that's the place I filled in there. Nope, that's where I filled in. I need a much bigger dump truck. And on the next map, as I understand it from what I watched, I can get a bigger dump truck. Let's go here so I can get a more straight path around the mud. But I kind of want to get that bigger dump truck. Yeah. And maybe come back here and work on these roads. So I'm not sure if, I'm not clear if the little maps, when you go back to the HUD, if that's all there is to the game. If there are no other regions or anything. So if that is it, one of the things I thought about doing was, while we're waiting on more to be downloaded, is to come back to this area and just pave all of the roads, pick up all the scrap, clean the area up the best I can, and just see what it would look like if I did that, how hard it would be. truck going? Yep, got another truck. Hopefully they will make it. Yeah, doing this whole area, repaving the roads, or paving them, with the equipment that I have now, be a major pain in the butt. Because the dump truck does not hold that much. And that would be, it's a long distance between the sand areas and these areas out here. So I really don't want to do it with what I have now. But I would like to see if I could do at least a one-lane road covering all of these areas. There you go. Skirt the mud. Big boys back there. I was kind of hoping this would not get muddied up. It looked pretty solid when I drove across it. Oh yeah. Let's make sure that first big truck makes it in. Oh, that's complete. No, it can't be. Oh, the route's complete. See up there, I still have, if I look down to the next one below it, all awards have received, and this one has not been received. I think it's 4 more. Yeah, there's another truck out there. Alright, so while that is doing that, let's go over here. And I have loaded the mule. Excuse me. I loaded the mule up with 4 concrete and have already delivered them. So I've got 4 more here. I have 4 more at the port, and that should complete these 2 bridges. So let's see what it does for me. Excellent. So it took 2 of them out. Oh, that bridge is slick. Let's go and strap the cargo just in case. So if you look up in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see that routes have failed. I've already gotten all the supplies and the points from those routes, so I'm not really worried about them. Oh, it does it even if they're strapped. Excellent. So this one, oh, I just saw it up there. It said 2 of 6. Go back up here and try it again. That's not going to do it. Alright, that's fine. Let's go over here to the port. And I already have 4 of them laid out there. Let's toggle my anchors. Oh, engine. with these 4. There is another bridge that I can build. Got the supplies for it, but I really want to move on to the next one. Yeah, that would work out. Too much. I'm starting to get the hang of the crane. And let's see if we can reach the last one. Yep. Move it without tipping the truck over. And we can. Yeah, close enough. Get out of the crane mode. Hold the crane. And strap the cargo. So I believe that I can get to the other side of the bridge and drop off these last 4. Uh-oh, vehicle failed. We'll look at that. Let me get the bridge done first. One of the things I thought about doing was if I get all the roads paved here to make them all one-way roads and have the vehicles go all the way around the island to deliver the loads. All the vehicles going in one direction. Just to see if I could do it. Some of these roads still need a lot of work. But that will be for later on. Once I get a bunch of cool equipment. So I was playing around with my other save. It just has the tutorial finished on it. And I actually came over to this part and was playing around with the what's it called, the dozer, and was trying the different functions and digging up roads and stuff like that. There's a lot of potential there. And I kept getting the dozer stuck though. Alright, we have a completed bridge. 2 of them. But I don't think it gives me any money for it, which kind of sucks. Transit point. Where did you fail? Right there. I thought that would be a problem. Okay, so I'm going to need a dump truck. I think my dump truck is back in the garage because I thought this would be finished. And I wanted to have all my vehicles. Yep. I started bringing another load of sand over there and actually just forgot. Now I did learn that if I wanted to spend the money and buy another dump truck, even the exact same dump truck, it will paint it white, matching my company colors. And it's actually faster and has more power. Not much more, but a little bit more than this one does. Right now, I don't want to spend the money. This one could use some patching. But not worried about it right now. Spartan Elite is calling them the Amazon drivers, as they're constantly getting stuck and not making their deliveries. Well, at least this truck is faster than the van. I'm wondering if I could put some sand on these 2 areas. Assuming I can, just to kind of smooth them out a little bit. I would try it, but I don't want to waste my sand. I want to get that other area finished, so we can get this objective done. Give me a little bit more money. There's the other bridge I can build. But I don't see where it's like these 2 bridges, you don't get anything for it. So I'm not worried about it. Eventually I will come back here and build the bridge. And right now I want to make progress. So that will have to wait. Alright, so let's look at my trouble spot. So, right above. Appear to be right here. Let's do a little bit of sand over here. Transition. And drop the loop. And I should be able to cover up all that. Go get the grader. I like to have one of those big road graders that you see on the state road with the blade in the middle. That would make short work of this. Kept hearing something sound like a train going by, but it's my dump truck running. Alright, let's go back the other way. Make it a little bit wider. and I'll get out of the way and see if this works. Dispatched it from the beginning. So that would be one of my trucks. It's my color and my symbol on it. Or at least my company's trucks. Still say this is a they have very awesome graphics in this game. Everything looks absolutely gorgeous. And I would still love to have some of these features in SnowRunner. Just the grader. The grader and the dump truck. I would be happy with those two. Could you imagine what you could do with Michigan? With a grader and a dump truck. Alright, that seems to work. You can also haul those cars to the scrap. So all these junk cars and the vans can be hauled in for scrap. I don't know about the trailers. I haven't tried the trailer yet. All right. No. Oh, I didn't have to do it. There's no rewards remaining. So let's check and make sure. All awards. None remaining. They'll still dispatch trucks. But I've gotten everything I can out of it. Or have I? It says no rewards remaining, but the others say all awards received. We'll let that last truck go. Oh, that's where I did the power. We'll let this last truck run its course and then see what we have. In the meantime, let's get our vehicles back. Boy. I'm gonna leave that one. And leave that one. Well, I can retain that one because if I need to get more sand, I have to bring it back here anyway. And that one. Alright, so we should just have 2 vehicles out. I want to make sure I hit 100% on this before I move on. And I had $62,000. But I think I had that much before I started this. So I'd like to see if it gives me more money. Nope, I guess that's it. Alright, 62,000 is all I get. I can make do with that. I'd like to have that in real life. I don't think you need to bring everything back to the garage. Am I missing something? Oh, no, because I'd already gotten that one back. Alright, so let's see. What it looks like. See if we got 100% yet. Yes, 100%. Alright, so let's go to, I don't know if I want to do sunken or incommunicado. Let's do sunken. Hang on. Yeah, we'll do sunken. It looks like I got some spam in the chat. Yeah, they're wanting me to add them to Discord. Or no, wanting me to add myself to their Discord. It's a perfect spot to showcase your streams, connect with fellow sim racers. This is not a racing game. Alright, this place looks a little bit on the tore up side.
This is supposed to be a simple survey operation. They had an earthquake recently. Did quite a bit of damage to the area in general, and the steel mill in particular. We don't quite know the full extent yet. So, you just need to get in, find out, and get out. Nice and easy, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be an option. Alright, so what I need to do, I've got one to the right, one to the left. Let's go to the left. probably to the right. Big blue box should be in the garage. Open garage. Okay, so all my trucks did come over with me. Excellent. I want to go to the right. I think I'm going to need a bridge. Wow. Earthquake did some damage. Man, look at that. Look at all those pipes. B button. Where am I supposed to be going? Over here. Can I move these? Nope. Might could slide in there. Don't worry, it's a Ford, it can take it. Through. Yes. Still need to go over there. But there's a path up here. Oh, not much of one. I'm not moving that. Back that way. These pipes are blocking. Let's see if I can get back up here. Looks like I can drive down there. I also saw another way here.
Buckle up. Looks like fun times ahead. As exciting as surveying is, it's a little more than that. Who could have guessed, right? The company wants you to retrieve some valuable mining equipment.
anything? I don't think it did. Other one. Oh, I see the truck there that's unlocked, but I think this might be easier to go back to the garage. Go that way. Still got to fix that where it shows me that I'm streaming, a little black box with a red dot in it. Microphone and camera is right over the four-wheel drive and the differential. So I can't see when they're actually on or off. I have to look up at the stream. Let's make sure I know where I'm going. Yep. Straight on through. There's some big old pipes. I don't know my little trucks can handle those big pipes. To the right. Objective complete. What else you got?
I have a whole menu of things for you to do. 1. Connect the tunnel exit base to the steel pipes facility. 2. Make some room at the port so we can get your gear shipped over. 3. Replace the gas tank at the concrete plant. You can find a replacement at the gas station. They have plenty, so they won't miss it.
Okay. Clear out damaged containers at the port. Oh, that's that one. Let's see. What about the tunnel exit base pipeline? Place the damaged gas tank. That's right there. I can see that one. Alright, so that's small, so I should. Where's my garage? Here it is. If I take my crane truck, that was to the left. Whoop. Oh, that's a muddy mess. Okay, that might be a pain in the butt.
Good grief. This bridge has seen better days. If you feel up to it, you could fix it up. You're pretty handy when it comes
Holy
to bridges.
cow.
At least that's what I've been telling folks around the office. And saying that makes me realize we really need better gossip around here.
So clean up the bridge. Guess I gotta move. Yeah, I gotta move all this stuff. Or do I? I don't have to move crap. Where am I going? To the left. Let's save that for another day. Actually, I do have a crane truck. Could have moved all that stuff out of the way. Especially if I'm gonna have to keep coming over here. Alavera 101. Farrell 01. So, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Well, thank you. Appreciate you liking the streams. I just do this for fun. This is not a job for me.
We need a replacement gas tank to restart production over at the concrete plant. The gas station seems like a good place to look for one. Just watch your driving around those gas pumps. They might be a little touchy after the earthquake.
Oh, you'd like to
and I'm not good with obituaries.
play with me?
If you're still alive after all that, I have an idea to push things along. You could grab the service truck from the gas station and use it to set up another base near the concrete plant.
Okay, I was half listening to her. Something about grabbing a service truck. I'm actually, I'm trying to see if I can do this as a single player, because a lot of people are saying that single player really sucks, that it's really a multiplayer game. But I do plan on doing some multiplayer. Right now I don't have... I got a couple of the people that I watch and see if one of them wants to get together, but then invite some other people. So yeah, that's in the... I want to do that on, since they do have cross-platform, because I'm on Xbox. Sorry, I'm trying to talk at the same time. Get out of crane mode. Duh. Anchors up. Crane. Unable to restore the module. Space is blocked. How is the space blocked? Sorry. As long as it's not hitting anything, I'm okay with it. Got cargo. And... oh, huh. Won't let me fold the crane. That's alright. Oh, we're going to have to put up with that. Trying to latch on to stuff. Ooh. Is that ooh, I can get in it. And drive it. I got a new vehicle. I don't know what it does. Oh, wait a minute. She said... deliver that to someplace. Establish. Deliver vehicle. Alright, let's do what I'm doing now first. And then we'll come back and do that one, which this one was a fuel tank. Damaged gas tank. Track. It's way over here. Okay, yeah, I'm like a puppy sometimes. I get distracted very easily. So yes, I would like to do some actual team playing. I wonder how many people can you get on a map at the same time? Is it like SnowRunner and you're limited to 4? Or can you do more? I think, sorry, I'm starting to get a sore throat. I think this would be a lot easier with a group. I was saying that yesterday because you could, while one, like the sand, while one person or a couple of people are driving dump trucks, one person could be spreading it out.
Great. Now you can restart production at the concrete plant, which means we can recycle concrete slabs. Those will be a real help for repairs and bridges.
Looks like left is closer. I don't know. Maybe I need to go inside the plant. Ooh, I want one of those too. There's where I gotta put the tank. A little bit closer in case it's heavy. Toggle. And unstrap. And go into crank controls. It's a lot to get this. Okay, so the old one is still here. Yep. That one. So we had, I don't know if it matters, but the little hatch on the top was facing forward. So I don't know if the orientation really matters. Try to get the same orientation. Ah, shoot. Oh, I dropped it by accident. Oops. Let's see, can I restore my crate now? Yep, I guess it was just a tank. Couldn't let it do it. It's kind of annoying. Concrete slab facility. Recycled. 0 slabs. So that's recycling and this is pickup. And there's a bunch of concrete here. Where was that? Other truck. This was established river base. So it looks like I can go the same way and then just come in here. That'll work. So I did watch Nathan, and I've also watched Spartan Elite 43 play through some of these areas, but it was while I was doing other things and I really wasn't paying that much attention. I still hate the steering. That's the only complaint I've got about this game so far, is the steering. I like to be able to let go of the joystick and it goes automatically straight. But you can do that SnowRunner just by switching your controller over to a steering wheel. But I haven't figured out how to do it in this game yet. It'll be straight that way. Plumb up. There you go. All right. I got it.
Another day, another base. That should help us along nicely. And help the locals out too. That always makes it worthwhile.
Right there. Ooh. What are you? Vehicles. The Newton and Stieg loader. Stationary grab crane. Ooh, the claw. I'll toggle. Object scanner. Oh, we got a lot of metal. Crane tower rotation. Vertical. Boom forward. And back. Down. Ball toggle. Try it again. And down. Grabber rotation. What's up? Look at that. Awesome. I guess I can use this to load up scrap. Oh, so then I wouldn't need a boom truck. I could just bring a regular truck. Alright. I will be playing with you later. River base. What else do I have? Objectives. Side objectives. Clear out damaged. Oh, I've got to reach location. So, that was behind me. $250 some meters. And we have a convenient road here. Maybe. Actually, it looks like I need to go that way. To my left. Which seems to be blocked. I wonder. Can I move it? Oh, that's all. I could go over there and try it. Let's see if we can push it first. Oh, it moved. Oh, you are going to move. I wonder if I can hook it to that other one. Alright, can I pull two of them? I can. I can hook to it. Yeah, I don't want to. Can I pull that one? That one looks very heavy. Nope. Can I hook to it? Nope, can't hook to that one. But I can hook to the blue ones. Nice to know. See my objective. No. I'm not going that way. Can I slide around here? And I got a road. 2 roads. Come on. Over there. What is that? Construction. Buy and sell resources at this building. Kind of resources. Sell rubble. Okay, so this is for yellow rubble. Kind of rubble cannot be recycled and can only be sold in construction depots. Okay. So yellow rubble goes here. Is there any yellow rubble? Hang on. Map. Oh, sand quarries, infrastructure, resources. So purple rubble and yellow. So purple and yellow. And a sand quarry. And green. Green would be trees. Oh, we got a crane. But I need to get over in yellow first. So it can give me my directions. Let's see. That one. Okay, I have to get in here. Hang on. If I move a container out of the way, I could get in there. Rope length. Put it over here somewhere out of the way. How about over there? Crane movement, crane detachment, raise lower, column movement. Rotation. And drop you. It'll take me a little bit to get used to these controls. We'll get used to it. Probably. For some reason, it seems like it's backwards. I could actually go through. How on that? And raise and roar. There we go. Have to use them in conjunction. Look at that. I am awesome. Oop. I drove in the hole. Okay, clear out damaged containers. I just did that. Ah, those damaged containers. Okay, get in that one. Oh, I've still got the resources turned on. Let's go over here to hide the resources.
Let's clear up all the damaged containers at the port. How about trying that crane? I know you're not technically authorized to use it, but I won't tell anyone if you don't.
I have used many cranes in my life. I was a crane operator in the military. One of the vehicles I was authorized to operate. Where am I going? Yep, operated a 100-ton crane. one. I have enough extension to put the next one in front of it, or on the other side of it. That way. Excellent. 4 more to go. Keep wanting to use the joystick to move it to the left, and I end up rotating it. Oh, rotate back. Three more. Not perfect, but close enough. Yeah, I think I could have a lot of fun just operating cranes like this. Have like a dock simulator where you offload containers. Wonder if I've got to move the blue ones. It doesn't show them, but they are in yellow. I guess that's all I needed.
Now that's You must make your mother proud. The barge should have all the parts we need to put the water pump components together. Why don't you get those parts off the barge and we'll see what's what.
Let me finish this. Gotta have everything looking nice. Oh, that was bad. There we go. Uh-oh. Hang on. We have a new truck. Yes, this is what I needed to haul the all of the road construction equipment. Excellent. So she said offload cargo. Can I reach him? Can't reach. Yes, I can. Myself a little bit of extra room for swinging. And I assume I have to put them in those blue areas. Not a problem. Yep, just went around too much. That's not where I wanted it. Trying to make it difficult for me. Come on, slide, just... Hehehe. All right.
got those parts off without a hitch. Now we need not only a route, but also a road that takes us between the port and the workshop inside the concrete plant. Maybe you can use the nearest sand quarry for the first part of the road.
I didn't even hear what she said. Bridges. It's not a bridge. Objectives. Give the tunnel exit base access to pipe production. Pipe production. Pipe production. Steel pipe facility. Give the tunnel exit base access pipe production. Okay, so I got to build a road. Or not a road, but a seems like I don't know about that bridge. Seems like if I come down here and make a right, let's open it up. Start tracking. Where does it need to go? Right there. Let's find my road again. So if I come down this road, come through here, come through here. What is that? Wondering if I could clear that. Well, I may not need to. Let's give it a shot. Straight out there. Let's do a point right there. Straighten up and come in here. If I come there, kind of split those. And let's see if it works. Well, it's not going to let me watch it. There we go. If he can cross the bridge and navigate the debris, he should be okay. Ooh, I don't like that bridge. But he made it. Wonder if I can clean all that up. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. And your knuckle back up already. Okay. Yeah, no. Resources. Where did he get? Oh, I got stuck here. Okay, so I can't clean that up. Or that. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go around this way. Yeah. Which makes a real sharp turn unless I go this way. And I just go and... Yeah, if I go that way and just move those pipes. And go down this road. Alright, let's do some cleaning up. And deploy. I went down that way. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I need to go off to the left of those. Down that road. Oh, don't tip over. Okay, so I can move the black. Try to just push them backwards. Push them to the right. Come on, you can do it. Okay, let's try pushing one at a time. Just digging a hole. Oh, I'm going to see. Okay, so I can't move them with the grader. Unless I roll them. But what if I used a crane? And my garage is just right here. What if the crane has enough? Yeah, it's a bumpy crane. I don't need to pick them up if I can drag them. And I don't even need to drag them if I can just pick up, shoot, excuse me, one end. Ooh, I can't move. Oh, and I can pick them up barely. So that gives me an idea. Oh, come on. There you go. Let's see if I could actually just move it with the force. That's something I don't want to go over here. Back up in there and try to pull them. Crap. There you go. Feed your way on through there. All right. So. Crane. Alright, that's out of the way. We'll do the same thing to the other one. Got ourselves a road. See if we can move the barrels with this. Nope, we're right on top of the barrels. But I might be able to come this way. They're out of the way. Alright, I've got some lumpy areas here. Go manual. This other one. Alright. I'm also wondering if I can pull some dirt down in here. Too much. Yeah, that might have made it worse. But if I could steer them over here, then we just might be able to do it. Okay, so get around this. And we need to get over into the yellow doors. And it'll be daylight when we try. Let's figure this out. Alright, I think we have a path. Goes to pipe production. Still, oh. Okay, let's clear the route. And we will try it again. Okay, so in here I want them to go over to here and then turn over there. And hopefully they can follow the points closely. So see if they can do it. If not, I'm going to have to fill in some of that. should have got rid of some of those rocks. That's okay, just a little bit of paint. As long as you avoid that mud and the ditch, and you did it. You are awesome. What? How did it fail here? Truck flipped over. Well, why in the crap did you flip over? Alright, let's watch that section. Second truck got a little close to the... Oh, I should have changed that point up a little bit. That second truck right there is a little more squirrely than the first one.
Looks like we have a bit of a situation in the steel mill there. Well, more like a burst water pipe, but still. Find the damaged spot and patch it up. And while you're at it, see if you can lay out a route from our base to the steel beams facility.
A burst pipe. Right there. So I will have to get some steel pipes, but I'll probably have to take some scrap in there first. My scrap vehicle, where's it at? Nope, that's crap. Just go over vehicles. Okay, it's in there. Alright, let's get it back to the garage. Retain and deploy. I didn't even pay attention, see if it was one of those really big ones or a smaller one. I can already see up here I have 0 pipes up in the upper right hand corner. So I am going to need to collect some scrap. And I got 3 scrappers right here. There we go. I wonder if I can hook onto it. Nope. Give me the one under my truck. There it is. There it is. Took a while. Recycled. I still can't do the pipe yet. I'm not going to stretch it. Not yet. I think I'm going to have to get some of this other scrap here. go, I think if I get a bunch of this, and then get that pipe, I may have enough. I see what the problem is. It's up too high. Alright, try to get that pipe. There. Strap the cargo. And full crane. And see if we have enough for a pipe. Cycle 2 steel pipes. Alright, so take out. Take out. Here's one. That out of the way. And fold my crane. And strap the cargo. Alright, where am I going with this? Oh no, I don't remember. Construct rotator, restore beam protection. Yeah, I saw a pipe there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, so if I go... Well, I'm not going down in there. Or there. Got a bridge there. Go back over that way, come over that, come over this bridge, and then down in here. Alright, I think I got it. We will soon find out. Oh, there's much more pipes back there. And I don't see any trucks coming down. Could use a little bit of sand in there. Hey Max, how you doing? Sorry, I just saw it over there. I'm concentrating on trying to figure out what I'm doing. This map is much harder than the other one. There's no simple straight shots anywhere. But I've already gotten 2 new vehicles. I got a heavy hauler with a trailer and some kind of other vehicle. I don't even know what it was. Oh, down here. Was it down? Oh, was up there. Yeah, it's a good way to break a drive shaft. I don't remember. Which way do I go? Okay, the pipe is over here. I'll go left. Ah, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Let me check and see if my microphone's still working. Yep, still working. I turned it on mute. Tried to before I sneezed. Down there. Oh, that's not set up. There we go. Oh well, I was going to load it back up and take it back for scrap, but got to unstrap. There we go. Now, get you guessing. Might as well take the scrap out. Actually, because I'll just recover the vehicle. Oh, we got more pipe replacements. More pipe replacements. Where? Concrete slab facility. That was down here. Oh, right here. Got one there, and I saw a red one over here, which is probably the next one. So I am going to have to get scrap. But I'm not driving back out of here. I'll recover it. And redeploy. And we'll go down here, collect some scrap. I need enough for 2 more pipes. And I saw a bunch of pipes in the back. You know, I'm wondering, these big black pipes, can I take those? I know I can't put it on the truck, but can I drag it? Assuming not. Gotta get a different angle. I bet that would be a lot of stew. Yes. Can I pull you out of here? The answer to that is probably a big no. If I could just get one end of it. get it through there. Oh, almost. Oh man, it just needs a little bit. Let's try with wait a minute. No. Get you out of the way. I have a big crane down here. Where you at? If I took the brake off. Oh, no, you're going to be tipped off. Good, I'm working on it. You idiot. Alright, I'm going to have to wait till this fails. Can't pick up the pipe and the frickin' truck. Down the road. I guess slowly is the only thing I've got because I've got it full throttle now. If I can then look back. There we go. A little more traction on the front end. I'll bring it a little bit closer. Don't guess that did anything. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, I see it down there. Recycled 3 steel pipes. Okay, I need 2. One and 2. Probably been easier to just come get those. They're back here, but wasn't as much as challenging, put it that way. And now that the road is clear. There we go. Drop cargo. And fold the crane. Alright, so we have a new issue. We'll fix those pipes. And I believe what I'm going to do is do a little bit of road work off stream. Trying to fix a couple of these areas to make them easier to get through. And then when we come back tomorrow night, try to fix this area here up. Make it a little bit easier since we're going to be driving through here. We're going to drive through here quite a bit. We'll go deliver these pipes tomorrow, because that's going to do me today. Got to get up, get to work, and I've got to download today's video and yesterday's video. and get something up on YouTube, so it's going to take me a bit. And I will see y'all tomorrow night, probably around 7 again, and we'll try it then. But I appreciate you watching, and don't forget to go over to the YouTube channel, Alien Pirate, and check it out if you missed some of it, or you want to skip through most of it and just see the good parts. Then go over there and check it out. But I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and I will see y'all in the next one. So until then, have a good one.